Each month for our CBS Austin and Telemundo Austin Community Partner Program, we highlight a local organization and the services that they provide to our community. This month, we've teamed up with whose mission is to mitigate the impact of parental incarceration through school-based mentorship. Melissa and Jamie from Seedling are joining us this morning to share more about how we can support their mentorship mission. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
So good. Thank you for being here. It's been so fun to get to know you guys off screen. But tell our viewers, what is Seedling and what is it that you guys do?
So Seedling is a school-based program, mentoring program, where we help mitigate the impact of parental incarceration. Something most people don't think about, but there are over 10,000 students in Central Texas that have a parent that is incarcerated. And so that leads to about 1 in 28, so almost 1 in every classroom in the Austin area. And so we've been doing it for quite a few years. We mentor over 500 students a school year. So that means we have 500 students that are being mentored and 500 mentors that are coming together. So about 1,000 people a week coming together to help mitigate these impacts of these children. And so it's been a beautiful thing to be a part of. It's local to Austin for over 20 years, and that makes a huge difference to the fabric of our community.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that, because earlier you said quite a few years. 21 years, you guys, they've been doing this. Tell me more about this 21-year process and how you've grown it over the years.
Yeah, we started 21 years ago. Last year was our 20th anniversary. We had a big party with all our founders. And that's how I found out about Seedling. One of the founders started off as a beautification program in Austin, and then it was discovered there's a great need here in our community. There's a lot of kids who have a parent incarcerated, and the need became greater and greater. And that's how we started 21 years ago. And so 21 years later, we've served over 3,300 kids, and we average about 500 kids that we help out a year.
It's incredible the work you guys are doing. How does the mentorship portion work?
So a lot of people might feel like that feels like I have to be, trained in some sort of trauma therapy. That none of that is the case. We're looking honestly for you people to be a friend. Yeah. That's why we have these little games here. Yes. Honestly, we meet once a week for lunch at a school on campus, and so we like to match somebody up with a child who might be to a school close to where you might work or live, for where you're working during the day. So it's close geographically, but you also have something in common. So the little girl that I mentor, we both love art. Yeah. And so they found someone for me to be matched with. So we do a lot of art and coloring together, but we also play a lot of games. And a lot of times these kids don't get the opportunity to be a child. Yeah. They've really had to take on a lot of heavy things from the get-go. And so being able to be someone in their life that is consistent, that is caring, and that really is just not there to be a tutor. We're not there to get on them about things, but really we're there to be a friend and let them be the child. And so mentoring is not as hard as it sounds. It's really about just being a friend.
It sounds like mentoring is a lot of fun, and you guys help them well after graduation as well. Is that right?
We can, yeah. We have some kids that we see post-high school. Most of our kids are in elementary and middle school, though we have a lot of high school students, and we've noticed that the need for our services extends well past, high school.
Yeah, we've worked hard to do what we call a post-secondary success program. So we have someone who directly is assigned to those students who've either graduated or have one of our scholarships that we give away, and helping them know what the next steps of adulthood look like. And so that maybe it's resources for a scholarship, maybe it's resources to get into trade school, and maybe it's something as simple as getting their state ID, helping them figuring out what those next steps looks like, because success helps when we have it modeled in front of us. And so we work really hard to have someone on our staff to be able to do that with them.
So good. And then Amplify Austin Day, it's coming up. How can we all support your mission?
Well, you can give.
Yeah, we sure can.
We have a really small goal of $20,000 for the next 2 days, and we would love to have the continuation of Austin surround us. When we are an Austin-based nonprofit, 21 plus years, we are present in over 130 plus Austin schools. So we are in the community, connected to the students, and being able to say that you are supporting an organization that is helping students who may otherwise have been forgotten is a great place to start. Amplify Austin, we would love that.
And we can also give our time. If someone's interested in becoming a mentor, how does that work?
So really simple. You can go to our website, and it says apply to be a mentor. It says how to become a mentor. As soon as they look on that, fill out the application, there will be a thing where we call them, double check, there's a background check. We do a simple interview process. There's about a couple-hour training so people really know what they're understanding and getting into. And then there's a match that's made to a student closest to you.
Yeah, and I'm a mentor as well, 3 years, and it's one of the highlights of my week, and gets me out of my head, gets me connected to my heart. So we need mentors. There's
Yes.
always a great need for mentors.
Yeah. I would say a lot of the children, when I think about what Sealing does, when you think about a parent incarcerated, a lot of organizations or a lot of people think about the parent that's incarcerated. What Sealing chooses to do is says who's taking care of the children. And that's really our desire in our heart, is that no matter what happens, our desire is to make sure that these kids know that someone loves them, cares for them, there's compassionate help towards them, and that we're holding their hand, helping them through the situation. So.
Absolutely. I love you guys. I love the work you're doing. We're going to put that information on the screen, and you can apply, you guys, for the CBS Austin and Telemundo Austin Community Partner Program by visiting cbsaustin.com/community partner. And thank you so much to RBFCU for making these possible and allowing us to highlight the good nonprofits like Seedling are doing in our community.